My husband and I have been to a few escape rooms and we really enjoy it. So one day I thought I would surprise him with a homemade escape game. This video is gonna show you everything I did step by step, and hopefully you'll find some interesting ideas here that will help you design your own escape room at home. So here's all the material I used. There is a box that can be locked. I got this from Dollar Tree for just $1. So you lock it here. There's a hole there that can be locked. There is a key lock that I also got from Dollar Tree, and this one fits perfectly here. Let me show you real quick. Here. So like this. So this is where you lock it. And I also got this map puzzle from Dollar Tree. So those were the only 3 items that I purchased. And I have some colorful envelopes and cards here. And here's just paper that I wrote on. And some colorful markers. Alright. So the theme that I came up with for this escape room was that we're going on vacation, but we need a secret code. So the games will start with this that I put on one of the doors, so he will see it right away when he enters. So it says we are going on vacation, but we need a secret code. This is written in Swedish because we're from Sweden. So you can just write your own message, and it will fit any vacation theme. Like if you're going on a family vacation with your kids or anything, you just adjust it to whatever that fits you. So this is the first message that they will see. And at the door of your house or my apartment, I put on this one, enter the secret code to our gateway. So this means it's a 4-number code. You could actually get a 4-number lock, but I didn't see it at Dollar Tree, so I didn't get one. This will be the start of the escape game, and this is the end. So we need to find the 4-number code. So for our theme, since it's like a husband and wife getaway, so the code I used for this one was actually our anniversary plus the year we met. So first I was just gonna use the anniversary, but I was afraid he was gonna guess it right away, which he actually did. So I'm glad I added the year we met, so to make it a little bit more difficult. So there are 2 questions to be answered. One is our anniversary. 2, in which year did we meet? So the first question, I thought I will write on the back of this map puzzle. So the puzzle pieces are still in here. So I needed to actually complete the puzzle myself and then turn it over and write on the back of this. So one tip would be that you have 2 flat cardboards or like a document folder. So you need 2 of those, one on top and one on the bottom. And you finish the puzzle and then you just flip it with the help of those 2. Otherwise, when you flip it, it might just fall apart and you have to redo it on the back. So they are written on the back like these. And of course, I did not just write when is our anniversary. I wanted to add an extra trick there. So what I did was that I found a decipher method that was this one. This was what I used to translate when is our anniversary to these kind of codes. So with this one, I can link it below. Every letter corresponds to one symbol. For instance, K would be this plus a dot in the middle. S would be this. I would be this. So you want to translate your message first to these symbols. And this is my quick draft. So that was when is our anniversary. After this coding method. So I wrote this question on the back of the map puzzle, and I put the puzzle pieces inside of this box, and then I locked it, and I need to hide the key somewhere. Alright, so that's the first question. For the second question, which is in which year did we meet, I used this coding method that I found somewhere. You write out in which year did we meet, but you separate the sentence into two separate pieces. So these two together, I don't know if you can see on the screen. So if you hold these towards the light, you will see this is in which year did we meet? Question mark. And how you write this message is simply you take a part of the letter. This is part of the I, part of N, part of W, H, I, C, H. So you take a random part of the letter and you write it on one piece of paper, and then you complete on another piece of paper the matching part. So this is rest of the I and W, H, I, C, H. So that these two will complete a whole question. In which year did we meet? And it's crumbled because I crumbled up all these papers and clues and then hid them somewhere that's hard to find. So for the second question, this is all I did. So put this aside. Alright, so we have our two questions and we need to hide this key. So I thought I will hide this key inside the closet near my bikinis. I have a box of bikinis, so I put this in the box. And in order to enter the closet, I made up this code. So this is just like the ones we see at escape rooms, but I couldn't get one of those keypads that you actually press, like however many numbers you want. So I just I decided to draw it and then just trust that he would not enter. So this means you will enter 6 numbers. And I put this outside of the closet door, right by the handle. There's this one. Okay, so the 6-number code that I came up with to enter the closet was closet plus bikini. and we need to translate these letters into numbers. And I did hide the key near the bikinis in the closet. Alright, so the theme is travel and vacation, and we have already used the map of USA. So I thought I would check out other maps and see if I could get the letters in bikini and closet from these maps. So I found that the map of Europe had BIKINI as capital letters in its countries: Belgium, Italy, Kosovo, Iceland, Netherlands, and Ireland. So I need to ask questions to lead to these countries. So for Belgium, I have: which country is known for its chocolate waffles and beer? For Italy, where do we ride Segway together? Of course, you can change it to a question that fits you. For Kosovo, this question is actually pretty hard. Which country borders Montenegro and Albania? I did have to check the map myself to find this, but he's pretty good with maps. I hoped he would just know it. He actually didn't get this one. Next we have Iceland. Which country is known as the land of fire and ice? He didn't get this one either. We have Netherlands, red light district, peep show, canals. Well, he guessed Amsterdam right away, but since they're all countries, so eventually he understood it. It's got to be countries. And the last one is Ireland, which I just wrote St. Patrick's Day. I did write Braveheart, but that's not Ireland, that's Scotland. But he got St. Patrick's Day. So, alright. So here we have the question cards for BIKINI. And now we also need a way to lead to closet. And I have used the map of Europe and USA. So I had a map of Asia here. This was the map that I found and printed out. Okay, so for closet, CLOSET, I found these letters in the map of Asia. So we have China, Lebanon, Oman, Singapore, and East Timor, which gives me CLOSET in capital letters. And on top, I give a clue here that means 6 letters plus 6 letters, or 6 numbers plus 6 numbers. So the idea was that he will take these capital letters and put it here, make a word, closet, and then from these question cards he will then understand to take the capital letters and make a word out of it, bikini. So I did not just give this map as it is. I cut them into small pieces and then put them in 3 separate envelopes. But that was a mistake because the pieces were too small, so it was impossible to put the map back together. So what I should have done was to tear them into much bigger pieces like this. So it's possible to actually put them back with a little bit of geography knowledge. Okay, so this is the map I printed out, map of Asia, and then you can tear it apart like this, and maybe you can just put these pieces in envelopes. Okay, so we have a 6-letter word, closet plus bikini, and we have a 6-number code in order to enter the closet. We need a way to go from letters to numbers, and this is the one I used. So this is pretty unique. I've only seen it once. I believe it's Japanese. It's a way to go from the top to the bottom, but it's not as easy as just going straight down. So I can explain this one a little bit. This puzzle piece is very difficult, so I did leave an extra clue, which is A equals 4 and B equals 1. And these two pieces were also crumbled and hidden somewhere, scattered in the room. So once he finds this piece, you probably have no idea how to solve this. And with the help of this little clue, how can we make sure that A equals 4 and B equals 1? You can pause the video and think about it for a while if you like. So the solution to this puzzle is that you will go from here, and then each time there's a turn, you will take it. So you will go here, and there's a turn, you will take that turn. And you're always traveling towards the end. So you're always traveling from top to bottom. So you're going from here, taking this turn, and then you will turn down again, and taking this turn, and this, and this, and A will go all the way to 4. So B, it will go like this, has to turn this way, and then it turns this way. So B goes to 1. And we have C that goes like this, 2, D, 5, E, 8, F, 3, G, 6, H, 9, I, 7. So each one on top will correspond to one unique number at the bottom. And of course, you don't need to use this specific puzzle. You can adjust the level of difficulty and use any kinds of methods to go from letters to numbers. For instance, you could draw a maze just on a piece of paper. You can draw a maze with letters on the edge, and then just lines going around to correspond to one specific number, just to make it less obvious. Okay, so we have closet plus bikini, and we have a way to go from letters to numbers. Now we can find the 6-number code. So after decoding, he enters the 6-number code, and if it's correct, I will allow him to enter the closet. And now he will have to find the key, which is near the bikinis in the closet. So usually the same clue will not be used on two different things, but this time I thought it's okay. Once he finds the key, you can use it to open this lock. open the box, which has the map puzzle pieces inside from this. And when he finishes the puzzle, hopefully he will understand to turn it around to see the question on the back, which we set up earlier. Using this one. So the question is again, when is our anniversary? And this is the clue used to decipher it. Alright. I think we are almost there. Now that we have two 4-digit numbers, the final step is to add them up. And the clue is these plus signs that I wrote on this paper. So once he gets the correct code, we can be on our way to our getaway. Yeah! These cards and all the clues not this one. These envelopes and these clues and here. So all of these are going to be hidden somewhere, scattered around. I didn't want to empty any drawers, so I didn't put anything inside drawers or boxes or cupboards. And I told him before the game began that you're only looking for things that are outside. So for instance, these cards and envelopes with the map pieces inside were hidden under the carpets, under the bed, at corners where it's not easy to see. But since they're colorful, you can still see them if you look carefully. So these two are actually taped under the table like this. So that was actually very hard to find. And for the other ones that I just crumbled up, all of these are clues. You just scatter them around somewhere, like above the fridge or near the corner, inside a shoe. That's still obvious to see. And for the box, since it's a black box, I put it inside a chair that's completely black, so it wasn't very obvious. In case you like to try something similar, I have this flowchart here that shows all the steps, tricks, and the coding methods that are used in this escape room. So we are looking for the secret code to Getaway, which consists of two 4-digit numbers. The first one is answered by the question, when is our anniversary? And the second one is answered by, in which year did we meet? You could of course just have one question. I added this part in case he will guess right away. So all of these are for the first question. In order to code when is our anniversary into symbols, I used a method called pigpen cipher, which I forgot to mention earlier. And this is the pigpen cipher. So each letter corresponds to one symbol. After coding, we will have the question written like this: when is, and so on. And this will be written on the back of this US map puzzle. The puzzle pieces will then be locked inside the black box that I got from Dollar Tree, and the key will be hidden inside the closet near my bikinis. In order to enter the closet, we need a 6-number code. And now we have a lot of pieces and puzzles to come to this 6-number code. First we have the map of Asia, which I printed out, and I found countries with capital letters making up the word closet. I highlighted them, and then on top there's this clue with 6 letters or numbers plus another one, and this corresponds to the 6-number code that's outside the closet door. And the map is then torn into pieces like this, big pieces, since the smaller ones didn't work. And you can put these inside envelopes, hidden somewhere in the room. And once he puts the map back together and comes up with the word closet here, there's another part, and that is based on the map of Europe. So I found 6 countries with capital letters making up the word bikini, and I wrote question cards in order to lead to these countries. Now that we have closet plus bikini here, we need to somehow go from letters to numbers in order to enter the closet. And the coding method I used here is this one. You can of course use whichever you like. And the second question, in which year did we meet? I just used a simple coding method which I call half-half. So you just take apart each letter and then write them on 2 separate pieces of paper. So I forgot to mention earlier, so when you are writing this, you can just start with one of them, and then you take another piece of paper, put it on top, so you can see whichever part is missing, and you just fill in what's left. Alright, that's it for this escape room. This is actually the first one that I designed, so there's definitely room for improvement. Leave a comment and let me know what you think. Which parts did you like and not like? I'll be happy to share more experiences like this and maybe film the actual playing part next time. Thank you for watching. Please like the video and subscribe if you'd like to see more. Bye!